Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive right into the Divine Masculine's energy and we'll see where it is they're at currently, okay? What are they dealing with? We'll start with an oracle message as the main message and then we'll get some tarot on it as well, okay? I'm going to cut this in half and we'll see what the current energy is of the Divine Masculines. Ooh, we have apology and we have forgiveness. So someone is feeling remorseful. Okay, so usually with this card, I feel like just the picture itself definitely is somebody who feel like they fucked up, okay? And the thing is like they're ruminating on it or their thoughts won't leave them alone. It's like the universe keeps pushing them. The thing I'm getting to with this card is that it's like, nah, dog, you fucked up. Like, that's fucked up. They could be sharing this as well with like friends or family or... they could be talking about you. I feel a lot of energy around the words remorse, okay? So I do get that somebody is gearing up to find the right words. I'm hearing also, too, if this is a masculine energy in the past who would just be hostile, brush people off, they would kind of stand behind this wall that was like, you know what, like, I'm not good with words or I'm not good with apologies or, you know, that kind of energy. Oh, believe me, someone is rehearsing an apology here. Someone in the past who was never good at apologies, they are learning to humble themselves in some way. I feel like they care that they've hurt you. They care that they've hurt you, and maybe you were the one to initiate this silence or the separation or the distance. I think last night, too, I shared a reading that said, finally, you're fed up. So that could kind of be some of you in this collective as well, and I feel like you're sending off this energy is that you're done and someone immediately feels that cord between you two being cut, and it's a feeling or a vibration or a frequency within this connection that they've never felt from you before. So you may be going through some kind of transformation or change that it's making you act or come off or appear in a particular kind of way, and I feel like someone knows that by this shift in you, this change in you, they don't want to let you go. And maybe it took you going through this shift or change in order for them to feel that or to see that. Okay, so where are you at currently? Okay, so you're sitting in your Queen of Cups energy, and what I'm getting right here is emotionally stable. Okay, I see someone who knows how to love, but you know how to love at a distance. And maybe it's the distance that hurts. Someone really, really realizes how much they miss your warmth, your friendliness, just your overall presence. You have a good impact on this person as well. It seems like you are definitely that feminine energy in their life that they've never had or they've never experienced. Maybe that's why this masculine can be so rough around the edges, but it's this very Queen of Cups energy within you that's getting somebody to humble themselves and actually offer a genuine apology. And many of you, as the Queen of Cups, you might very well know that this masculine has a big ego, they have a lot of pride, but you're not afraid of them. You're not afraid to speak your mind. And because you're coming off as the Queen of Cups, your words cut deeply, okay? You don't have to be loud. You don't have to be vulgar. You just speak your mind in a way where the truth hurts or the truth stings. And I feel like they huff and they puff, and then eventually they get to a place where they've realized that they've done wrong or they need to make amends in some way. And I feel like this is really enlightening to whoever this masculine is, because it's definitely healing something within them. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Spirited Away, but you know, when the bathhouse monster had that like rock or that piece of coal in it, and that was actually what was causing it to go through so much darkness. I feel like for whoever you are in this Queen of Cups energy, you could be a water sign as well. You don't have to be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you just have a way about yourself. I don't know what sign this Divine Masculine is, but it's like a perfect balance with you being a water sign in their life that really helps to calm their emotions or helps them to pay more attention to their emotions and how it is they express themselves. Okay, I'm also getting like cold as well, like someone's used to being so cold, but ever since meeting you, they've been a certain way with you a few times, and you decided to gently let this go. Or, okay, there's something about your silence that really affects them. It's like you don't have to say much to say a lot. And that is just something that is a Queen of Cups energy. They also really, they can't stand hurting you, whoever this divine masculine is, okay? Again, very emotionally stable. So you don't allow things to affect you. You may just, kill with kindness or handle things with love, but at the same time, because you have such emotional stability, you may just have them at a distance, loving them, but you have them at a distance. And it's because you're still sending out that energy of like, I love you, but like, I just can't. That's what's got this masculine feeling so remorseful. Okay, what else do we have coming through? So we have the Three of Cups energy. You could be, I feel like this is why you may have this way of being unbothered. They could see you off still holding your emotional stability after like an intense, showdown with them emotionally, going back and forth, maybe expressing how you feel. It's like the next day you're hosting your kid's birthday party, or, the next day you're off just enjoying yourself and celebrating. And I feel like you have someone sitting back thinking like, how are you so strong? Like, I just put you through so much. I feel like this is a divine masculine that feels like they need to do better. Like, I need to smarten up because I've got this really caring person in my life that I keep effing up. So that's what I feel like they could be feeling like. I keep messing this up somehow, and I don't want to do that because they don't want to lose you. You have somebody that feels like they're ready to go through some kind of, I feel like, emotional transformation. The way that they behave, the way that they may act with someone's feelings. This is someone who could have experienced a lot of intense heartbreak in the past, or just used to pushing relationships away. It's almost like they've convinced themselves that they were going to walk through life in this cold, detached energy away from love. Many of you could be dealing with a very cliche masculine as well, who's been through quite a transformation since meeting you. And they will continue to go through that transformation here because they've been dealing with this sort of broken-hearted, wounded bird kind of energy. And I feel like something about you is just, you're optimistic, whoever you are in this Queen of Cups energy. And maybe you said something to them like, are you going to spend your whole life moping around like this? Like, being emotionally draining? Like, pull those swords out of your heart and pull it together. Like, what is this anger, this hostility all about? So I don't know, like, whoever you are. And I feel that you carry yourself in that way too because of this Queen of Cups. Unlike the Queen of Swords would be cussing. But whoever you are, it's like you express yourself in such a way that you literally force them into this place of just needing or wanting your forgiveness. Somebody's ready to heal their heart because they're realizing that by not doing that, by not healing past experiences and allowing love in, like, how can you allow love in when you've got three swords in there, right? And I feel like whoever you are, you're done. You're tired of trying to show this person love because you've got your boundaries up. Emotional stability. You'll give love, but at the same time, like, you're not about to overpour into anybody's cup. You're the Queen of Cups, right? You know how to keep all of those cups full, and you know how to keep your own emotional stability. You know how to keep your own cup full. So anything that disturbs that peace, you will peacefully let it go. And I feel like somebody is starting to see that. So I feel like many of you may have a divine masculine who is literally working on themselves right now. It could be the way that they treat you, the way that they show up for you. I feel like you have somebody who's this like grumpy kind of, again, like brokenhearted type of person who wants to shift or change for you in some way. Like, you could be literally turning a divine masculine here into like a romantic, wearing their heart on their sleeve. Now they want to do things to pop up on you, surprise you. Friends and family could be noticing a positive change in them as well because no one else has been able to get them in this energy so far yet in their lives until you stepped on the scene. Okay, so many people I feel like could be whispering. They could be noticing that many of them are healing in some way. They don't want to be brokenhearted anymore because by continuing to walk with that energy and putting on that mask and continuing to walk in that place, they're missing out. And I feel like for the first time ever, they feel like they're missing out on love. They're missing out on new love, on a new experience. Okay, so let's see what their best course of action is towards you, Divine Feminine. So we have the Hierophant. Okay, and I feel like this represents someone who is ready to learn about themselves. Maybe they're ready to seek out some wise counsel or seek out information beyond themselves, like how to connect with you. I definitely see someone, realizing that they might need like therapy, or they might be interested in listening to podcasts, or like learning how to get in control of their emotional health, maybe even healing from like past relationships as well, and really truly figuring out how to do that. Also, too, with the Hierophant, I do see many of your Divine Masculines having to face... Oh, that freaking scared me. I thought I had my windows open and I totally forgot I had neighbors that moved in a little while ago. But seriously, that terrified me. I was like, oh my God. Okay. But, yeah, like I feel like many of them could be seeking out this information in order to keep something healthy in their lives. And I feel like you're the only thing that's been a constant source of healing for them. You're the only thing that makes them want to move in the direction of healthier choices. And it's because of your gentle nature or your gentle approach. And I'm hearing that has a lot to do with you just being really rooted into your Queen of Cups energy. Okay, whoever this masculine is as well, like I'm hearing a lot of people telling them, like, you're lucky. Like, don't lose that relationship, okay? They could be really getting a lot of wise counsel or good information that may help them. And also, too, like, they've been avoiding, like, looking up these questions to, like, I don't know, wherever it is they're seeking help with, they've been avoiding doing this, like, a long, long time. Okay, I feel like this is a masculine who's healing from asking for help because they know everything, right? And it's been so embarrassing in a sense, or shameful to admit that they sometimes don't have it all together when it comes to their emotions, or they don't know how to like hold on to healthy relationships. But I feel like in the past, they've experienced relationships with other feminine energies who have come in and tried to heal. But like I'm seeing that they were no match for this masculine's energy because they didn't present a challenge or a growth. They would always cave at some point or allow the Divine Masculine to lead with a false sense of control. But it wasn't until this Queen of Cups came in. I mean, you're in your Queen of Cups energy sitting at a throne here, right? So it's not that you come in and you take control. It's that you come in and you hold them accountable to balancing their own emotional well-being in order to experience you. And I feel like, again, your silence is really hurting someone. We have, Five of Wands with competitive energy. I feel like there could be a lot on your masculine's plate right now in terms of everything that they are trying to fight off. I feel like there is a lot of work to be done, a lot of things to get in order. I feel like maybe this conflict or this argument or this fight between you two, not really a fight because I don't see this Queen of Cups fighting. You're more just, I'm going to speak my mind and then that's it. You just go into a place of silence because your peace of mind means everything to you. You're not about to argue with anybody. You're not about to go back and forth because you know that's going to stress you out. So you're not going to experience any stress. Someone's really like working hard to just be more in touch with themselves. Okay, because of this apology card, I really do feel like they're fighting off their own inner demons at this time, and that might have a lot to do with the Three of Swords here. Okay, they could be fighting off the past. Maybe this is what the Hierophant energy is bringing to their attention here. Okay, is the fact that they're at odds with themselves, and if they're at odds with themselves, they're not going to be able to be in harmony with this Queen of Cups. This Queen of Cups is optimistic. You love love, you love family, you love home. if they're cranky all the time, you're not going to be putting up with that for very long. Okay, I feel like you've already told them that you're not putting up with something. It could be just like their attitude on life itself. But somebody's working really, really, really hard to shift all of that for you. Okay, Divine Feminine? So I hope that message resonated with some of you who maybe just needed that confirmation or that validation, because you can probably already feel like it's in the works. It's just sometimes it's nice to hear it. All right. I love you guys. If you would like a personal reading with me, I do have a special going on right now, 20% off all services. You guys know where to find me over at Hypsy.com. If you guys would like to join the channel, I do have channel memberships as well, where you can enjoy a whole other library of 18 plus readings. Okay. Until then, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.